So yeah, it's a speed cannon, randomized starting weapon, starting boots, and we have to go through the escape sequence. So, without further ado, let's go. Dum 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 dum. Oh, beach was nice today, by the way. I did a lot of walking. My dogs are barking. These dogs are barking. Ruff. I also got to pet a dog while I was there. I got to pet a puppy. Gotta feed those dogs. They had some turkey sandwich and some Lay's potato chips, so they should be good now. Yo, nice stream streak you got there, Zim. Hey, what's up, Nitro? What's up, Doomir? Thanks for the good luck. What's up, Captain? Sandwich. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this MSU pack is a little on the louder side. So let's turn it down for me a little bit. Not for you all. I ain't touching that. There was no one there? Open face club sand wedge. Finally in bed after a day running all around? In bed? Do you live in the Atlantic Ocean? Do you live in the Europe? Or are you just a 7 p.m. sleeper? You don't have to answer any of those questions. Oh, by the way, you remember that seed I did yesterday that had the really wonky logic? Where I had, like, Hyrule Castle key was locking hammer and mirror, which were items that led to the Hyrule Castle key. Apparently, I didn't know this was a thing. Apparently, Swap Keys is using a thing called dynamic logic or something like that, where the key logic can change depending on where items are placed. So, for all intents and purposes, that hammer was in logic because it led to the mirror, which led to the boots, which led to the fire rod, which led to the lamp. Because logically, you weren't able to get to the back of escape and use the key incorrectly because I didn't have the lamp. Which is dumb, and I hate it. So, by the game's rules, all that was logically sound and fine. But for me, that was dumb, and I don't like it. It's like one of those things where it's like, well, how do I, as a person, make routing decisions based on sequence breaks if I don't know if they're actually sequence breaks until the game is already over? No, there's still no way that I could have broken it. Could have made the seed unbeatable. Because either of the items that I picked up behind the Hyrule Castle Small would have led to the Hyrule Castle Small eventually. So it was designed to be able to, you know, to not screw yourself out of that. But for, like, logic purposes, going to Zelda's cell to get the hammer was, like, acceptable and intended. Which is dumb, because it's like, how am I supposed to... There's no way that I would know that until the seed is over. So it just kind of makes sequence breaks a little less informative, which is what I like about sequence breaking, because you can learn about how the game, you know, the game's expectations based on the sequence breaks. But if the sequence breaks are, like, dynamically changing depending on the item locations, then you learn nothing. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really get why that exists. Not a big fan of it. Apparently it's used for door rando, but I never think about door rando key logic ever. Why would I? It's so complicated. And you really just have to, like, already know the dungeon layouts in order to be able to determine key logic anyway. So, hey. But for non-door rando, it's like, what do I do with this? Alright, well. That helped me autopilot out of Hyrule Castle. Good deal. Hey, what's up, Zed? Zed, I saw you played this seed. Thank you. There was a lot of people, newer names, newish names, or people I haven't seen on the Brew Crew Async sheet. So that was exciting. Glad to see people participating, trying out some of these modes. The next mode, I promised, was going to be inverted. Some sort of inverted. And then I have an idea for the last async of the year. I was thinking originally of doing like a beginner door rando, but I think I'd rather do I have this idea of doing basically a cross keys, but if I can make it so all the drop downs are vanilla, and if I can have the pyramid hole already opened, and the top of GT being junk filled. So it's just a cross keys where you're less likely to have to do Aga Climb and Castle Tower. Because I've played enough cross keys, and I feel like so many of them come down to, not necessarily, but it's always like, oh, did you climb? No, I didn't do GT climb. Oh, I did. It's like, oh. That sucks. I'm in this weird spot where I'm not good enough at the game to do it quickly, and it's hard to dedicate time to getting better. Yeah, it's tough, for sure. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are in the same spot. They're like, I want to get better at this game, but I'm so busy, I just don't have time to do it. And then just... But, I mean, in my opinion, as long as you're playing, watching other people play, you're still learning. You're still picking up on cues and stuff, and routing and stuff like that. The only thing that not playing is going to do is... You know, it's not going to build execution, and it's not going to build your problem-solving, on-the-spot problem-solving and efficient routing. But that's okay, because the point of these asyncs aren't always to be who can beat it the fastest. It's just a fun little way for everybody to play the same seed and chit-chat about it. I need a better me. Just stay bad forever. Yeah, easy. How's it going, Quacken? How's it going, Druid? Howdy, 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 howdy. Sam, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. So we got a fire rod, we got a glove, we got our pearl already. Could even see this being like a Mitz Kakariko for instant Dark World access. We got a blue mail, we got a happy fun ball. We got a hook shot, okay. So I think I'm gonna keep doing the asyncs through next year. I think I'm just not gonna worry too much about doing 1v1 restreams. And I also want to include, I'm gonna have I think what I want to do is I want to have just Link to the Past randos. And then every now and then I want to throw out a Zelda 1, a Zelda 2, a Majora's Mask as like a separate side thing that like, hey, if you want to do this, you can, but try and get people playing all the different other randos. I think that could be fun. Yeah, I'll take another heart container, sure. Is your New Year's resolution now? Play more rando? It's not a bad one. Hey, look. The hammer. It is one of those seeds. Interesting. I might also take a page out of the DT Weekly. I hope Aaron Dobie won't mind.
Good idea, Willard. Have a sub.
Oh, thanks, Dynasty. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 10 bucks. Where whenever I run the seed or I'm about to generate the next seed, I let people that played the previous week, like I spin the wheel and then it picks somebody and then they get to pick the settings for the next week or something, or the following week. That way I'm not having to come up with everything my own. Okay, I'm not gonna rush Dark World yet. I want to do more Light World. If I had come up from the south, I probably would have taken that straight into Dark World. What's up, Spar? You'll have to explain your joke a little bit. Is it something to do with the name of that song that I was playing? If I get a little bit more money, I can hit up Zora. Man, this feels like a seed where Agatas Cave's gonna have some. I don't know why. Just because how early the Dark World is showing up. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Give me money. More. Yes! The Good Egg Galaxy. Okay. Oh. What the hell? This is gonna be a hunt for the myths, ain't it? I am a creature of habit. I do tend to route my light roll almost identical every time. Okay, that's still not enough if I wanted to go to pod, which I could do. But I don't know if I'd rush it yet. Not when I still have Overworld to do. Oops. But we'll get Pada, or Zora out of the way, which is good. That green pendant Eastern is concerning. Just a little concerning. Just a wee bit concerning. Alright, good. I would have felt silly if I went and farmed rupees before heading here. Ooh, I almost bonked. So, how do I want to route this? I don't really want to go blue portal because I don't have a sword for Skull. Could go up the mountain. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, the downside about this is not having mitts, but... Oh, and then I'm gonna feel obligated. You know what? Nah, I already said I was gonna go do it. Let's just go do it. Because this is... Ugh. This is a possible... like, mitts and Hera situation? I just like running around looking for more items in the overworld. And I've been doing a lot of hype cave starts, which the only bad thing in that case is if there's something at Stumpy. I've definitely had a seed where I started a hype cave and then Stumpy had the mitts, and I just like did so much other stuff before finally getting those, just because I just never routed in that direction. And it kind of stunk. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up going into Hera in this case. It's kind of one of those, like, if mitts, or especially mirror, if the mirror is there and I don't go in there, I'm sad. Just hoping something shows up in here. Because, I mean, the only thing stopping me from getting up here is a flute or a lamp. Ah, okay. Well, that gives me some info regarding the intended method of getting up here. Interesting. So there's a flute somewhere with my name on it. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe Hera just has 2 quick ones. Oop. Don't give Hera a hug. Keep going. Okay, that's good. If I can avoid the basement. Either way, I'm not doing the basement. How does he do it? Chad, how does he do it? How does this guy know? Who told me? Wow, alright. Well, that worked out perfectly. It just... yeah. I mean, it's funny because I almost didn't want to go up the mountain because I didn't want to get suckered into Hera, but with hookshot, Hera's pretty quick. Now, if there's something in the basement, however... I don't know, I'd be feeling pretty good about this play that I would almost consider doing the basement anyway. Yeah, there's some really easy bomb setups for Aeropod that I'd recommend. The super fast one I'm doing is not consistent enough. Yes, the key can be locked in the basement with the proper settings. That is possible. There is a setting that you can click that'll make it so that you can get to every single chest in the game. In which case that's not available. Wanted to take more damage, but you never know with the mold worms. That's fine. I'm not complaining about getting mitts already. That was the big thing I was worried about. But yeah, I could definitely see somebody just grab the mitts and then leave. Well, now we just gotta look for the intended flute, and we have access to the mire area. Also, for the record, just to clarify, the only thing I know about this seed is I've looked at the Brew Crew Async page on the sheet and just seen some of the finish times. That's it. That's all I know about. And honestly, they're kind of all over the place. So it's not like I can really pick up on anything to give me an unfair advantage. Well, we'll find out what our last pendant dungeon is in the Dark World. We'll see what our medallion is for TR. Hopefully we pick up like a sword while we're up here. That'd be really nice too. Because if we don't get that, then we only got mitts and a lamp while we're up here, which is not great. I mean, no, it's great, but that's a lot of checks to do to only walk away with 2 items. Could be better. Wow, do I just rush? Just rush Ice Palace? That seems like a choice. Nah, I think I forgot to check Dark Roll, but I think we'll start Village of Outcasts and work our way around. So right now, I guess the only big thing I'm worried about is if there's anything in Eastern. That's the big one. Actually, let's do this. Change of plans. We'll start at Hype Cave, and then work our way counterclockwise. That way I can spot the pendant and route accordingly. Pendant Mire. Red Pod. What? So Rushing Pod doesn't feel like a bad call. I want to go do that instead. Yeah, very generous start. That's good. I do need that. B. Good one? Bad bee. Bad bee. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, this is a tough call. The downside about routing this direction is that without a mirror, I can't do Smith. But if a mirror shows up in Village of Outcasts, I can grab it. Looking for a flute to put me in logic. Though right now I'm not doing anything out of logic, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Man, there are like a bunch of Link to the Past rando attorneys that are popping up, but all of them are starting in January. I'm gonna be gone for a week in January, so I'm not gonna be able to participate in them. And on one hand, I'm like relieved because I don't really want to do tourneys right now still. But the other hand, I'm like, but some of them are co-op, and that could be fun. I don't know, after doing a live tournament at SG Live, it's hard for me to get excited about online tournaments. Alright, time to do our first crystal dungeon. Pedestal was anything, what would it be? It'd have to be mirror or ether, I think. Ooh, bombos. Can't use that. And the other thing is, I think right now there isn't really an item that I could get that make me feel bad about the mountain play I did. Because I don't have any, like, even if I found book, it's like, whatever. I don't have any swords, it doesn't matter. I couldn't have checked either tablet. I couldn't have gotten the ether tablet item if I wanted to. I am very curious when this flute is supposed to show up. So I want to go to Pod right away. I mean, it'd be nice to just go do another crystal dungeon right away. Blizzard. I get to do hammer blind? This is great. So right now I know that it is flute to get to lamp and mitts and flippers. So I know where flute can't be. Alright, so this is a case where the Thieves Town small key is locked in the big chest, and therefore unobtainable. This is what I was hoping would happen in Hera, so I wouldn't have to do the dang old base. I should let the song finish. Oops. 1, 2, then we wait, and then 3. Yeah, if you're not expecting it, it can be a little discombobulating. Okay, I gotta go do C-shape. And then... I don't really want to go into Skull without a sword. I did get Bottle, so I might grab... go C-shape and then save and quit, and then... Well, go do Smith Chain real quick. Maybe. I kind of want to just book it to Pod. I mean, this lets me turn in the check sick kid, so that works out. And I'm hoping a sword shows up so that I can do hammer pigs quickly. Otherwise, I have to hammer them one at a time. Hey, what's up, Matt? Howdy doody. Give me a sword, please. The other medallion. Wow. Thanks. You nearly had it. Because of where mitts were, I want to prioritize these checks. Wrong cane, but whatever. I feel like I want to just go Ice Palace. I should just go Ice Palace or Pod. Rather than dipping a potentially unbeatable dungeon like... Well, currently unbeatable dungeon, Skullwoods. Nice. Silver piggy. Yeah, not checking Skullwoods is a bit risky. But I just need a sword. There are 4 of them. I'm sure I will find one in one of the 2 dungeons I have coming up. Oh, I should have grabbed the thing. I guess the only downside is I know that a flute is accessible soonish, so I probably could route this better. So I'm not having to walk a purple chest all the way around. But... Who knows? Maybe Flute's just chilling at Agonist Cave. Darn. That ain't doing nothing for me. You know, with Pendant Mire, this could also be a seed where I need Mirror to get into Desert if Book is inaccessible. I'm gonna go Pod next. Yeah. I knew it! I knew there was something in Aga's cave. That's funny. It just felt like that kind of seed. Alright. Well, the upside of the purple chest is it led me to that. So that was my intended way up the mountain. To get Lamp and Mitts. So now I'm back in Logic. Completely. Activate this. But then I'm gonna rush Pod. So I'm skipping Skull for a little bit longer. Scooby-doo. Oh, I still have Saha's hut as well in Green Pen at Eastern. I mean, right now I'm potentially a sword away from pulling Ped. Wow.
Look at your clock, it's 36:36.
It was when I read that part of your message, so you nailed it. Thanks, Orpheus, for the 36. That's 3 years. Wow. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you. Orpheus, question for you. Do you know anything about dynamic key logic for Link to the Past, Rando? Oh, that sounds like a fun seed there, Rando Value. I still think my worst ever Go Mode sword seed I had was one where both my opponent... We had one on Lumberjack, and both my opponent and I beat Aga 1 after beating GT. Oh, okay, never mind. I had an experience with dynamic key logic yesterday that left a bad taste in my mouth. 3 swords left. I remember the back in the old days, there was a version of the Rando that tended to put swords in GT a lot for some reason. It's like, sweet, this is my kind of Rando. Nah, it was swap keys. The cross keys with swapped entrances. Okay. There's one item. Magic bat powder. Oh, fake powder. Fake powder would have been the deal. Yeah. Hey, speak of the devil. I explained it at the beginning of this stream, but I played a seed yesterday with dynamic key logic that normally something that's key locked wasn't key locked because logically the other way to sequence break it wasn't. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but either way, I hated it, so that's all that matters. Am I gonna get anything in this dang old dungeon? Other than a lovely mushroom? Yeah, so if you're in the main Discord, you can go check the... This is going to be a small key, but... You can go check the Overworld Rando channel with a breakdown of what happened in the seed. Oh yeah, I killed that guy. Yeah, I do not mess with, oh, whoops. Door rando, key logic. I just full clear to my heart's content. But for me, the main thing I gathered from the idea of it is that you don't know if something's a sequence break until the seed's already over. So it's like you can't really make decisions based on the sequence break. Like, mental decisions. You can't really determine anything from it. Or potentially determine anything from it. Because suddenly it's not a sequence break anymore. You're like, how do I know that? Alright, this place had nothing. Yeah, door rando, I don't really care. Because I don't pay attention to key logic at all because it's too complicated. Nothing in here. What am I looking for? I need ether, 2 swords, a mirror, and Samaria. And I have a base palace I can go to next. I still have Saha, Green Pen, and Eastern. I still have Pyramid Ledge, Catfish. Huh? Huh? Where'd the key go? What'd I do? Did I walk past the chest on both sides? Oh, oh, okay. You know, I got the mushroom and then I stopped checking stuff. Whoop. It's too busy talking. I even bombed it open. That's weird. Way to go, chat. Way to distract me. Whoops. Yeah, I just flubbed on that one. Oh well. To be fair, I was the one that asked about dynamic key logic. True. But people responded, so it's still your all's fault. I'm just fibbing, okay? Jeez. To be fair, I only asked one person. It was random values fault. Yeah, there we go. This is exactly what happened at SGLI. I was too busy goofing around. And I made a mistake. But I didn't have... Well, this was an easy mistake to come back from. Skipping blindside was not an easy mistake to come back from. I am not paying attention. I can. I checked pet, and that completely blew my muscle memory of how I usually route. How I've routed that that mode the past 5 seeds that I played in the previous 2.5 days. So I can absolutely believe it. You do something the same way multiple times in a row, and then do something slightly different. Hey! Hey! Oh yeah. Thank you, Mushroom. Full sword. Alright, good deal. I'm gonna go to Ice Palace, because if I find the mirror, then I can do Moth into Ped Check. Or no, I don't have the book. I need mirror and book. That doesn't matter. Trying to make V32 with dynamic logic too. I think it might be good as an option. I don't know if it's how I'd want to play the game, because I like knowing the rules ahead of time. I don't want to play a seed where the rules change depending on where stuff ends up being. I almost checked him earlier, too, when I was going to Zora, but I was like, meh. But this is good. 3 items from Go Mode now. Got that sword super early and got wrecked by 6 Heart Blind. Yeah, if you're not equipped for that boss fight and the first fight doesn't go well, the second fight's not gonna go well either. But Zed, you had a hammer. You didn't need a sword. I didn't, actually. I didn't... It's the way it was... If you're talking about the seed, the swap case seed... It was an interesting scenario because the hammer in Zelda's cell... The escape dropdown was at Magic Bat, so the hammer allowed me to get to the back of escape without spending the key, which got me the mirror. So I never actually spent the key in the dark, technically. Look. Look. The hammer fight is not too bad. You just gotta lab it out correctly. That's easy. Ooh, nice. Right, but the way the dynamic logic worked is that the Hyrule Castle key leading to the hammer was no longer logically required because the lamp was locked behind it, which logically put Dark Cross in play. Which doesn't make sense to me. Okay, Ice, if you want to, like, toss me... Actually, this would be the perfect Samaria Go Mode seed, because then I... Well, maybe not. I'd like something. Other than the bug net that I already possess. Which is great, don't get me wrong. Shoot. Alright, good save. You know, I'm gonna do this, and then the item's gonna be in the big chest. Wait, I don't have the big key, so I have to do this. Never mind. Either way, I don't really get it. I don't really get it why it's necessary in a non-Dorito seed. I think dynamics should involve things moving. Yeah, but then if two people are racing a seed, they're not really racing the same seed, are they? Alright. Nothing in ice or pod. No, I disagree. Oh, I hit the icicle with my fire rod. And it blocked the shot. That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm mad that it happened, but still kind of cool. Okay, let's look at our options. Well, I'm going to go do Skullwoods now. And... yeah, either I need to pick a pendant dungeon. Actually, yeah, that's pretty much all I had. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the final project is for Logic for V32, but if it's anything like the dynamic stuff, then I'm honestly a little concerned. Don't think I'm gonna enjoy that. But I will wait and see. Ads are starting soon. Oh, man. See? I told you. Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't come here, because this has been nothing. Blah, blah, blah. We still have pyramid catfish. I'm just hoping I find book or mirror, so that I can do desert into pyramid into catfish, if possible. Okay, I might get one item out of this. Free sword. I don't know why I'm walking everywhere. Okay, now I'm very glad I didn't come here without a sword, because that would have stunk. I think I might run up and do Spike Cave before I commit to any Pena Dungeons. Because I did get Burna. My health is low enough that I can probably go grab this. Death Warp. Shit, hurry. Watch this be the mirror. Come on, mirror. Be. The good kind. Eh. Well, if I find Samaria next, I can go do all of Turtle... Oh wait, no, I can't do any of Turtle Rock. If I find Samaria, then that pedestal is up for grabs. Get over here, dude. Not sure which of those we're counting, but... Wow, alright. So we got Spike Cave, Pendant Dungeons, Pyramid Catfish. Yeah. Let's do a quick Spike Cave check, I think. I think that's alright. I honestly want to go do Eastern into Saha's Closet. But at the same time, part of me wants to just kind of move forward. So go Meyer area. Since the other thing I could have done sooner. And my brain always wants to prioritize things that are deeper in logic. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough call. Maybe it'll be double ether. Bombos. Dare go inside for 2 items. Versus Eastern Saha, which has like 7. Yeah. This might be the wrong play, but oh well. We're looking for 3 items. Finding ether next would be the best. It wouldn't open up anything new, but it'd mean I either get to go mode TR or I get to go mode swamp. This might be the wrong play, but nice bonk. Should just reset after Spike Cave since I didn't get anything out of there. If I find the mirror, I'll probably rush swamp. It's either that or I do... No, I would do desert. I would probably just rush desert. I really don't want to find mirror yet. Yeah, you know what? I think I'd rather have mirror go mode. I think if I was doing Eastern first instead of this, I'd probably feel differently. I guess it also kind of depends on what my desert and access is going to end up being. If it's going to be mirror, if it's going to be book. If it's book, that's kind of fine. Unless Ether Tablet has the mirror, which would be bad. As he's so far out of the way. Yeah, the dungeon can be pretty quick. If this... And it being a pendant means there's a good chance I don't have to come back. But it depends on what's on Ped. If Ped is mirror or ether, then... Another bee? How am I getting all these bees? So far, all my instincts have been correct, so... This one might not be them. But it was kind of one of those, like, ugh. I could have done Eastern, like, before going to the Dark World. So I kind of didn't want to do it. I think, logically... Oh, no, I do have the big key, never mind. Right, it was a nice mire. How do I get all these bees? Wow. That sucks. Alright, so there's an item on the boss. And the answer's an Eastern. Or Pyramid or Catfish. Fine. I was thinking about running up to the pyramid, but... At least... Well... I guess we had Fire Rod too, so what am I doing? Well, I'm being an idiot. Guess I just gotta play off this then. Whoops. This is not what I meant to do. This play is bad if there is something at Pyramid Fairy. If there's nothing at Pyramid Fairy and I never have to do it, then this play is fine. But this is... Boy, this is like SG Live 2019. Where I had a pendant Eastern, I just refused to go to it, and it had my required medallion. And I lost horribly. I think this is the worst possible scenario, just because of how accessible Eastern was. But that's also just... It's the downside about these early Dark World seeds. Because even Green Pendant Eastern is like a safe play. Soon to be my only play. Bail me out, catfish! No! Dang. That's even worse because I didn't mean to go into the pod portal. I just zoned out for 1 second. Because how often do you flute to 5 to go do Eastern at 1 hour and 6 minutes in a standard boots? Not often. I'm wondering if my progression is actually in like the big key chest in Eastern, locked behind the lamp up on East F now. Otherwise, this is all stuff I could have done after leaving Kakariko, I think. No. Don't you, how dare you pow dare me? Get that pig. Magic chowder. Chowder. But hey, this is fine. This is when you have an idea in mind, sometimes you just gotta commit to it even if it ends up being wrong. I'm like, I don't want to go to Eastern. I'd rather follow the myths or something, which ended up being wrong. But, you know, if this ends up being a Ped Seed, then I'll feel a little bit better. Chances are still pretty good if all I get out of this is Samaria. Chances are 100% all I get out of this is Samaria, and Magic Bat has nothing. But yeah, I know it's just generally rough in a seed like this when you're down to scattered overworld spots or pendant dungeons. Especially after you already made an early pendant dungeon dip that did pay off, and you're like, okay, cool, done. I don't have to do any more pendant dungeons. I already got my value. It's over. I did it. But that's not how it works. The worst is when you have 3 pendant dungeons to dip, and you dip, the first 2 that you dip have nothing in it, and the answer ends up being the last one, but you're not convinced that it's in pendant dungeons, so you go do all the overworld instead, and then it's just in that last pendant. That always sucks. My brain is convinced this is a pet seed. But it's also trying to reason with the Meyer dip. It's begging for a pet seed at this point. Come on, give me a pet seed. Come on, it'll be funny. Boomerang. Alright, chat, what'd you all do today while I was at the beach? What'd I miss? What did I miss? I went to work, you asshole. Oh, it's not my fault. Wow. Oh. Answer is magic bat. Wow, that sucks. The answer is magic bat, or I goofed up real bad. Work. Had a nervous breakdown. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, that's a lot of cable there, Orphis. Beat Tabby and started trying to 100% it and broke my brain. Goodbye, brain. What's it gonna be? Of course it is. Alright, so it's a ped seed. Or Viddy has the mirror. Or Ether. So at this point, I'm losing less time now. Like, this is actually a good situation to be in, because now the Meyer dip still is bad because I'm double dipping, but it's less bad because everyone had to do it. It was a required double dip. Or not a required double dip, but it was a requirement. And I already have the big key. And it's not a situation where you can, like, you know, we don't have books, so you can't be like, oh, I just need to go run in here, get the big key that's in Spike Room, and go fight Viddy. Generally, people are going to end up full clearing this whole dungeon. So now, the only thing I feel bad about is doing Pyramid Catfish. But it all depends on what we find next. The next item we get is Book or Mirror. Then I'll feel a little bit bad because I could have done Pyramid Fairy, Pyramid Catfish if I needed to. Same with Book. If the next item we find is Ether, then whatever. Yeah. This is actually a better outcome. If Ether or Magic Bat had the Mirror Book, then I'd be feeling bad about having to double dip Meyer, But yeah, these are just the things that I think about when I'm running these seeds. And in a tournament setting, I'm just begging that the rando gods give me a win. Come on, give me a win! I'm like Plucky Duck holding his breath through a tunnel, wishing that he was in Happy World Land. That's me. It's me at the end of some of these rando seeds. There's a reference for you. Okay, give me Ether, or literally give me nothing. Actually, give me nothing. I want nothing so that people who skipped Moldorm are punished. You son of a bitch. Now Ped's dead. Man! Come on! Oh yeah, fancy. Thank you. Okay, we just need to find Ether. No, I know. I never checked Bumper Ledge. Well, I get to go mode TR. That's great. Chat trot, stop putting ideas in my head. Stop it. Go to bed. Mirror this late is awful, actually. Oh, Uncle Stinky? I love the pig noises that he made. But yes, also made me sick to my stomach. When he, like, squeezed out all the sweat juices and Plucky was accidentally drinking it. It's great. I hate every word I just said. Or when, I love that. We're talking about Tiny Toons, How I've Spent My Summer Vacation. Or Hampton's dad singing Pop Goes the Weasel. Just, so good. Big sippies. You got it. Hold on, let me kill Lamolas, then I'll big sippy. See, this is a bad scenario. A late mirror, I have choices that I can make. My brain just wants to rush dungeons. My brain also wants to go check pedestal because this is the bargaining portion. Because my brain's like, I got all the pendants. I need Ether to be on pedestal. I absolutely need it. But it's like, but it probably isn't. But do I want to go waste more time pulling Ped? Or do I want to just go do the next crystal dungeon I unlocked? Such a tough call. Yeah, but it was silly murder. That makes it okay. Oh no, random. That sounds like a terrible experience. But maybe he was just hungry. You should have gave him a food. I'm checking Ped, I don't care. I'll eat the time loss, I don't care. I need Ether to be there. And then I'm gonna go to Pyramid Fairy. Also because I don't care. Oh, but should I go check Bumper? See, mirror into Cape? That sucks. That gave me too much stuff to do. I should have checked Bumper Ledge sooner. Well, hey, at least it was impossible to fake powder this seed. Happy World Land. Happy World Land. Alright, show me the money. Make me feel good! I don't feel good. That's why I didn't want Mir to be on Vidi. I wanted this to be required. Then it wasn't. Okay, well now it's like... The answer's just in Swamp. That's boring. So let's go do literally everything else first. Because this is how I always... When I'm in a situation like this, where I'm like, well, I don't know if I can win this, so I need to double down on the worst plays to try and make up for it. And then come to find out, oh, if I had just gone straight to Swamp, like I normally would, I would have probably won. In race setting. But... oh, I actually want that. I don't know. Fortunately, we don't have that much left in the seed, so the answer is either Graveyard Ledge, Pyramid Fairy, K45, or Swamp. Swamp's looking pretty good right about now, but if we get to if we find it early, just think of all the time save. There's nothing. It's such a bad feeling when you like are heading towards Swamp and you're like, maybe I should go check K45 real quick, and then you don't, and then that's where your go mode is, and then you could have go moded Swamp. That's why I'm gonna go check. Ha 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 ha. I'm Pele. Now, one thing we don't want to see ever is a book. No book, please. No book. I'm still not convinced. I'm going to Hammer. I'm going to Pyramid. I'm doing literally everything, then I'll go to Swamp. Why couldn't Ether just be on the ped, man? Or even the mirror? Why couldn't the mirror just be on the pedestal? Why does this game have to be so cheeky? Yeah, this is the downside when you're one item from go mode. It's like, how much extra stuff do I do to ensure I get to go mode the last dungeon? Do it. Gimme. Give it to me. You're the devil. Okay. Alright. No, that's fine. Oh my god, a shiny Hoot Hoot. You have no idea how excited I am for you. Is it green? Yay, Swamp Palace. I hope I find a sword in here. Mitsu, are you making a Waterboy reference just without any punctuation? Or am I going insane? Yeah. I did call it the devil. I'm just clarifying. Just making sure. Your sentence didn't make sense to me. That is a reference to Waterboy, and you're insane. Oh, okay. As long as we got that all out there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do left side swamp just so I can, you know, fulfill my destiny of full clearing the seed. No, I tried my hardest to not get a second row, and here we are. Ugh. Yeah. This is the worst case in a seed. Is you try and make a play to make up for your routing, and it just ends up making things worse. Okay, well, I've never seen Little Nicky's, so I would not have caught it. Nope. Nope. Alright, I'll just walk. Game, can you just give me one break? I mean, I got that nice big break with getting the mitts out of Hera. Since then, I haven't really... I don't know. I don't really feel like anything's gone particularly well. Aside from putting off Skullwoods. Hey, yeah, that was pretty good. Boy, Medallion Go mode. Pretty fun. I should just skip left side swamp since this is literally all I have left in the game. But what if there was a sword over there? That could have been big. The sword was in the big chest. Yay, we're in go mode! Eh. Barely too early. Nice full clear. So... yeah, I mean... I don't know. I don't know what the big takeaway of this is. I mean, you get Dark World access at Kakariko. Unless you Kakariko skipped, but you would never go to Green Pen at Eastern before Dark World. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Aside from not, like, just doing crystal dungeons once I got the mirror. That's probably the only thing I would have done differently this seed. Is beat Desert, go straight to Swamp, and then do Overworld if it's not in there. I mean, I guess I could see someone do Eastern 3-Pen at Saha. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know when you would do that. Like, realistically. Unless you're just, like, making a big play or something. This seed just feels like it'd be hard to optimize without having prior knowledge or just making fairly unreasonable skips. Though I guess getting mitts out of Hera and leaving is not unreasonable. To me it is, but to others maybe not. And yeah, if I had picked Eastern over Meyer the first time, but still, I don't know. The seed was kind of rude, all things considered, I think. Meyer before Bat? If I didn't mess up and did Pyramid to Catfish before going to Eastern... Yeah, I don't know, it's tough. I probably would have checked Magic Bat before going to Meyer. But I don't know if I would have, like, gone and done Pyramid and Catfish before going into Meyer. Well, I would have, if I had Kane, I would have gone into Meyer before doing too much more Overworld. But it's all hypothetical at this point. Who knows? I also did lose some time messing up in Pod. Oops. The mushroom, it threw me off. What? Get out of my way. I'm not even paying attention. I didn't even know I picked up the big... I was in chomps. Oops. Skipping big chest, gotta save some time. See ya, sword. Oh, I didn't hit this damn switch. Blue potion, that should be enough to cast one more Kane block, right? Fire shield. Mirror shield? Get out of here. Mirror shield before tempered sword? Come on. Imagine if that was 2 swords on Laser Bridge instead of 2 shields. Or 2 spaghetti meals. Oh man. Right. Can't go for... Okay, this is fine. Just a little bit of goofs, nothing to see here. Yeah, what's up, 41? Like how Trinex gets some zoomies coming out of his shell now. It's a baggie? Howdy. Alright. Let's go to Ganon's Tower. Chat, I don't think I'm gonna post a winning time, unfortunately. Bummer. Well, here's hoping Big Keys shows up quick, because Master and Silvers, that's like maybe, well, a little bit slower, but the Tempered Silvers. But I'm not gonna seek it out too much. Okay. Goodbye, Hope Room Sword. Heckin' fast ROM. Slinging silvers like they're nothing. So all 3 Pendant Dungeons had a required item. Mitzer and Hera, Powder was first chest Eastern, and Mir was on Vidi. It's been a while since I've had a Pendant Dungeon, a seed like this, with all 3 Pendant Dungeons being partially required. Oh, that was almost slick. Nice. Ron, he's so quick. We didn't do a big key guess because people in chat have played this. So that wouldn't have been fair. The big key was in yes. Sure was. Oh, really, Sam? Dang. I can cold stare. Well. Yeah, it was 5. The torch and then the last chest in Stealthless Room. That was a bad angle, but I saved it. I don't know why I did that. He's being nice, and I'm just whiffing. I've seen people take damage intentionally so that they can eat the blue ball if the main Agus shoots a blue ball. And then this time he just decided to not shoot a single once. Ah! Because every Ganon type character gets a thrill out of making obstacle courses for every Link that shows up every so often. Just sitting there salivating like, oh yeah, walk on those conveyors, dodge those spikes. Dang, this would have been perfect. It's a Lambda. Ha ha ha. What? Get those fire bats out of here. We did it! It's over! Ha ha ha! Alright, well, that was a stinker. GG's. Thanks for watching me play the Community Async number 33.